6 here, and I'm back today with another video. Recap a couple games from week 3. I do apologize though, because this is coming incredibly late, but start out going over the Falcons and Seahawks real quick. Uh, Pete Carroll, he had said that he wanted to let Gino cook, and I guess Gino for a while there did, throwing for as many yards as he did. A game stealing interception at the end doesn't help matters. But nonetheless, the overall story, like if our offense is playing that good, we need to recognize that there are multiple halves in a game. We're putting up 20 points in the first half. Gotta have some level of consistency in the next and actually close out games on offense if we're performing that good. Like, just because you do good in one half does not mean you automatically win. Like, even in the more dominant games over the past few years, like these teams are actually still going out there, pedal to the metal, actually running good offense, playing solid defense up until it's very out of reach. So that's that. And again, defense, I can't really blame them for allowing 27 points at a level because our offense has to step up in these moments when we're playing good for a portion of the game and actually play both halves of solid football to get them out of the game. Like, at that point, our defense was just gas, so that's just how that's going to end up. Well, for the Falcons, I guess Marcus Mariota did just about everything he needed to do for them to win. But he definitely wasn't the main reason, I'll say. Drake London once more handling business as a rookie, which again, it's a good get. It's just you're gonna have to have him as your number one now. Whenever Calvin really comes back next year, But that's solid. Kyle Pitts going off as well, and Cordarelle Patterson may, a recent memory. Like it's got to be one of the all-time late surges in a player's career. He was always like solid on the Vikings earlier on in his career, the Bears, etc. But people are really starting to recognize now exactly what he can do. The man had 141 rushing yards and still got a few targets out in the backfield too. He's doing his thing. So you have a combination of all of that. I mean, I guess it's fair to say we would have probably lost. You have all that stuff going down in one thing. But like I said, this is it's improvement though. But we really got to crack down on playing multiple halves of football consistently, like good. You don't have to I'm not saying to put up 40 points in the following half, but you have to do enough to keep yourself a little bit of distance away from possibly losing the game. But if we can put ourselves in this situation, we'll win games like these down the line. So I do like to see that improvement, at least. But next we'll just talk about the Ravens and Patriots real quick. I will say got very chaotic. It started off close, got very chaotic down the stretch. But I'll tell you what, the Ravens and Lamar Jackson once more doing this thing. Another 100-yard rushing game. Solid game passing wise, minus a few errant passes. It happens though. His accuracy, as much as, the haters out there want to go ahead and talk stuff, like his accuracy has improved tremendously. You can't really harp on that anymore. But, there are still those people who want to just say some utter bullshit. Still realizing, his situation. Like they gotta pay him. It's not gonna happen now, but they really need to consider paying him soon. If you don't, like you're probably going, you may very well you could very well lose him. I don't know how plausible it is that another team is going to get him. Like other team, of course, there are other teams who would love his services, but I don't think the Ravens would be willing to really trade him. But he's going to be out of there if you don't actually crack down and say, hey, like we gotta pay this man. Look at like he's literally putting the team on his back. He's literally the leading rusher on the team. And as of this point, as I already had figured, in terms of eligible rushers in the league, he is tops in average yards per carry. Like, and he's still out here with improved accuracy, leading his team to wins and putting his team in the best positions. You know, the defense was the only reason they lost the last game to the Dolphins, but he was the main reason they were out and up by that much in the first place. Like there's clearly no reason that he still shouldn't be getting his money by say, I don't know, early next league year is when he should get paid, I'd say. I don't know if they're gonna make that decision now. It might be too far into the season to do that. The next league year, when that starts around what I think it's usually sometime after the or like before or after the draft, like a few days before or after the draft, you need to seriously do that, or otherwise you will regret it. Meanwhile, for Mac Jones, just a bad performance. Of course, he had his ankle rolled on at the end of the game and had to hobble off the field. That is unfortunate, and Brian Hoyer will start this next game. But you know, when he did play, like he really did actually, you know, like three picks are not good. He did play some solid. He did make some solid throws, but when you needed to make the clutch throw and put your team over the top, you didn't do that. Um, you know, and also again, I don't know what the issue is. This is probably more so for the Patriots, but for both teams, you like I know Belichick especially cussed their asses out because there's no way you fumble the ball that much at the end of the game, bro. That might have been one of the sloppier portions of football, like sloppier sequences of football I've seen in quite a while. Uh, Rashad Bateman's is fair, you know. He was getting gang tackled. You know, somebody was gonna get that ball out of there. I expect that. But Nelson Aguilar literally running that entire time and not thinking to himself, maybe I should actually protect the ball, and then right behind you and he makes the punch out and gets the fumble recovery. Like that is a problem. Like that really needs to get fixed. Ramondre Stevenson definitely had a good game. Though I don't understand why they didn't use Damian Harris much, but maybe they didn't have to. You know. So the Seahawks, we play the Lions this following week. I think that's a game we can win, but you never know. The Ravens play the Bills. That's going to be another tough one. This game against the Patriots was tough. That's gonna be tougher. Um, I guess I'll close out the video on that. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.